starting with Kenya. There's a lot of corruption in Kenyan football. That's why some players will never ever play for Harambee Stars, the national team of Kenya. Yes, I know some people will argue that the largest part in Kenya that plays soccer is the Western region and Nyanza region. That is a fact. But how on earth, the last Euros, we saw what Yamal did in that tournament, and they went ahead and won that trophy. 16 years old, he was tormenting defenders left, right, and center. Why can that be transformed into Harambee Stars? We are waiting to see another European country taking Aldrin Kibet to represent them, waiting for Karaoke to be taken with another European country to represent them, just the same way Origi represented Belgium instead of Kenya. Just the same way Mwene represented Austria in the just concluded Euros instead of Kenya. There is Linton Maina, who plays in the Bundesliga. He refused the call-up to Harambee Stars. Why? Because the Football Association of Kenya is pathetic. The president, the FKF president, Nick Mwendwa, a lot of mouthing but very little action. They had the audacity of leaving Kenya to play in Malawi, in Burundi. Those shanty stadium. It's as if they just came from Neptune or Venus or Uranus or Jupiter and landed on Earth. They didn't know that Kenya is going to participate in World Cup qualifying matches. That is the kind of football association that is governing the Kenya football. They didn't know that the national team of Kenya is going to represent or to participate in World Cup qualifying matches. Already we have just thrown away that opportunity of going to the World Cup because we drew with the Cote d'Ivoire, we drew with Burundi. Of all the teams, if we go to Abidjan, we are going to be clobbered mercilessly. We had the opportunity of defeating Ivory Coast here in Kenya, but the match was played in Burundi. Of all the countries, or I don't know, Malawi. It is high time the football associations of Africa rise up to the occasion. There's no way you can call a player who's playing in the European nation to come and play for a country and there are no allowances. If a player gets injured, he goes back to his club to be treated there. It has happened severally in Kenya or other African countries. They are going to strike if they are not paid their allowances before a tournament begins or in the middle of a tournament. That's the only thing that will persuade these players who play in the represent European countries to come back and play for their countries of origin. Thank you so much for watching. Asanteni sana wherever you are. Mucho gracias. Merci.